seconds past that round and actually making an aggressive move to ramp.
Oh no, Zero's found the first over here. Era's got the full setup, but Sobol and Goofy are still able to turn around. Era's missed shots are going to cost them. Rusty in the meanwhile, quick sidestep, but he's overwhelmed. Sobol comes through and they're going to be able to take over this lower bomb site. Imma will make his way down under, but with the smoke segregated him from his teammate, he tries to move back and Isaac has got out the segregation. Now it's one of them.
Just. Oh, they're coming.
Yeah, there is also that thing.
Free reign. These smokes are down, but he's above it.
Oh, solid position to be for this set of smokes, but Sparrow just sniped him out with an 8K. Why not? Rusty's going to be finding one before being traded out, but they've given up full outside control as well as the...
Good pick for Wisla and a lot of space to work with. And with the amount of time that's left, it's really on GamerLegion to find an answer back. With Isaac actually getting both kills over towards Secret. That's the bomb now exposed. Wisla...
Imma still around the vicinity, so you'll see the... Oh no, he's missed out the bomb. He's missed out the bomb, but he jumps right back. Sparrow's still down on the lower bomb site though, and he's made a bit of noise as he's dropped down, gets the first kill as well, brings it back to a 2-on-2.
Gotta speed up.
Smoke down to be able to try and get the bomb plant in, but Imma, he has a chance to bring the round back, and that's exactly what he'll be doing. Sparrow's not got time to get the plant in, and although he's going to rush over, all the time to play with the doors opened in his face as well. He's got the timing perfectly played. Zero is down. First kill on the outside area, but he's not ready for the staggered trade to come through. Jedka's able to swing out and get that. Perfect position. Sobol walks in, he's got the first, trying to peek out, but Goofy's already sidestep him. Imma is somehow found as Goofy adjusts his aim, but he can't adjust his position in time. Era will find the 10 seconds once again. It will be a late bomb plant, but nowhere close to the hairline that was offered before. That hairline, though, is the gap right now. Jedka has lost his teammate on the enemy side, so maybe Jedka can prevent the trade from coming in. He's gone. Jedka doesn't have a chance. Zero hits the shot midair. Oh, man.
A bit of a head scratcher for me.
Well, we're dead now, so... He's been here before, but this time late round with only one player to deal with. Sparrow. No headshots for you.
He's gotta be pissed.
Who wouldn't be? Nice situation now. They're heading down towards ramp. Zero is still holding around, and with Era here to accompany, Zero's death might be avenged very soon, but it's a shot to the leg. Not
free after getting that bomb down. They can play so close together here on the left side. Oh, but turn the wrong direction at the wrong moment. Imma catching players behind, and Snatchy full flashed. Imma just capitalizes. Jedker already exposed, found out. Head. Oh. Just too quick on the trades. Imma with all the 3 that's needed for the lead from.
Era's pushing in, but Sobol's got him. Zero is there for the trade and recovery of the AWP. At the very least, but with Rusty found out on outside as well, taking that full contested shot. Oh, Imma. Looked like that should have been a couple of kills going his way, but he definitely doesn't know where Goofy is. Goofy's made the noise. Goofy's made the noise, but even so.
Just baiting him in? Was that the play?
Goofy was losing a pistol round. I know he'd throw away the pistol.
Oh god, made noise on the ladder. Snatchy just barrel stuffs him.
There's an opportunity to stop the bomb from being planted. Jedka right outside. Bomb's been dropped and Zero's found his window.
And down the vents we go. Yeah, as soon as they recognize that, they're just close enough together where even if he decides to swing, they hear Zero reloading as well, so it's extra safe, and Goofy just has the vents covered. No problem in this round. Spear is so much faster through main. Oh god, they're not looking for it at all, and so GamerLegion get caught out. It could have been so much worse with the pacing there from Spear, but the rest of the team are compensating, just jumping through, and that A-site collapse. GamerLegion have fully hit the deck, but there's suddenly a glimpse, a small hope. Rusty, a double out of nowhere, and
happened towards him. Instead, he's just going for a straight defuse attempt. Doesn't even quite tap the bomb. He doesn't have a kit, and he knows the time is run out. Now, Snatchy only has one thing left to do, and that is to put him to rest. But
I don't think you're onto something.
Well, Era's on Snatchy's case. Once again, he's found the pick on outside.
Sobol's a little late.
Oh, Sparrow's been found. That's a big one. Wisla so far have
very noisy. Sobol's trying to make this wrap, and yeah, he's gone.
Great stuff. This is where a lot of times teams will get really scared of getting.
I think as well, maybe a bit of an indicator when they go into that late round scenario where Rusty's able to rotate.
He's being gained. Good luck to you, Rusty, making your way over. Oh, double jump misses. They're both trying to speed up by a quick head bump. but unfortunately becomes a head
Pick
back.
up the pace so they don't even get a chance to make that read. 5 on 4, now a 3. Jedker's really low and they're trying to wrap him in, but it's an AWP that's flanking him, so really slow on this trade. Jedker might have even heard the scope as well, so could escape in time. Era's just wasted so much time.
And Jedka's even got to use that critical smoke in that position as well. If they start to push through, it's going to be so problematic. They've got the AWP as well. Rusty falls to his death, actually. And Snatchy, in the meanwhile, scoring Isaac. He won't be re-peeking, so Era can't even get a chance. He's chasing after Ghost. They're never going to come to him. And Snatchy comes right here with a round of the CT side defense with this position, depending on how he plays. And with 0 dead as well, they've got full ramp control. No one's overhead at the point of access. Rusty's already using it, and they know exactly what's going on over here. Smoke
up. There's just no capability for that. They're actually moving to save already, and Rusty cannot escape. That information too vital. Double digits T side. I was kind of expecting a better performance here from GamerLegion. Down the audibles. Oh god, he's going to do it. Yeah, no shot.
Well, keeping that map control, but now he's exploited. Isaac is going to be double swung into. They're already there. Isaac crouched down right when they were swinging. And 0, sure, he's good for 1. That's nice and all. In his face, and that nade will be dodged out, but more and more time going their way. Imma's finally able to get 1 as he's also swinging in, but Jedka uses this chance to now press forward. A flashbang to go by. He's fully blind, but Era's gone as well. They're both funneled in from ramp. They can't do anything, but they have to make a move. They just don't know where to go. They're paralyzed right now, and in that paralysis, Jedka will end their misery. 11 secured, and we're off to a break. See you.
No, not what we expected at all, but oh, great way to start things out at the minute. A little bit of an awkward fight from main to door, and they're actually progressing onto this A side.
Goofy's gonna have to adjust, but those dualies maybe just slowing down his hands a little bit more, Michael. You know, all that extra. Coming in with a quick pop, Sobol trying to push straight out, but unable to find any kills, and Imma is just taking care of everything. I saw it on a BuzzFeed video, so neither am I. Rusty, however, has found Snatchy. That is a quick demise for Snatchy.
Where's the calm?
And with so far, at the very least, but with 50 seconds and a strain coming his way, maybe he can be the one to stop him from going forward, but something tells me this isn't the railway, children. You run around with red in front of a train, you might be red pretty soon yourself. Sobol now watches out for these players coming his way, finds the first, does have time to adjust for the second, but Isaac wins the duel straight out. Sparrow couldn't assist him fast enough, and he's caught out by the flank as well. A 1-on-4 where it may be advisable to save, but advice I wish to be able to pull off what GamerLegion did themselves. Just get one of those deals only kit rounds, and that's a good start to things. Not quite so much of a good follow-up for Wisla. Especially when they lose Jedker out with it too, right through the smoke. Yeah, this is just falling apart on this side. I've always thought, Michael, that at some point or the other, on the CT side of certain maps, and obviously this is less applicable with the economy changes of the M4 and whatnot.
I think it's just about, like, especially in scrims, whether you pull off force buys like this. Is there a frequency that works? All that. Certainly was a bit of a chance there for Spiro. The main supportive player between both of these bomb sites. Should Spiro die here, the round's basically done. And now there's just a position where Wisla are kind of forced to save, I would expect.
Sachi has at least made his way over.
Not there in time.
Speedy. Very speedy. Smoke's not going to be deterring him either. He's still got good sightlines in. Era at least finds Goofy, but Sachi has an opportunity to drop the bomb. One that he's taken. 0 is there with the flank, but Sobol's been given a bit backed off. Sobol might have this courtesy of that, but they peek out. 0's being careful just in case, and Jedka will have to say.
Sort of rotates aren't premeditated in that respect. The fact that that main player has to leave, then the
This could be another one of those rounds where GamerLegion just dominates, but Snatchy, what a shot!
All-in weapon. Picks it up. Reposition. Oh my...
Okay. Reasonable.
That's a violation.
What is this plot armor coming in?
I can't believe it.
It'll stop anyone from coming into minis, so Imma might just be caught out completely as his back is turned. He's not expecting Jedka to be here so late into the round. And now that Jedka's made his way over, being fully undiscovered, Rusty is fully out in the open. Spotted out, brought down, and Hey, man, I guess.
Maybe. Oh my god. Oh, error. Oh, 4-3. Didn't spot it. Just in his peripheral.
Notice him going down. Yep, Molotov straight into his feet. Sparrow, you don't have a smoke, buddy. Dead to rights. Cremated on the way out as well.
Just confirms the little paranoia.
Oh.
Era's having a hell of a round already. The early spotting and finding a secondary kill afterwards. Sure, they've lost 0.
Emma is going to move forward. He spots him out initially. He's got the first. He's sloppy on the spray, and he can't make it quick enough to switch out for the second. Snowball's in a difficult position, and as he drops down, Arrow brings him down. Michael, that round coming his way. Snowball's going to turn around with the MP9. Has to be good for at least one, but he misses the timing. 0 turns and keeps an eye out. Sparrow as well, forced off, but as he's doing so, GamerLegion have once again found the man advantage, something that was stellar in round after round, but Snatchy's here to trade.
Late lurk with the ult. Make sure that Spiro can't flank these players out on ramp, but Snatchy's already on the bomb site with the rest of his team. Player on top of the site, though, 0 not being traded out. Snatchy has to take Sanctuary in that smoke. There's 3 players close enough by to contain him, but he escapes. Gets his way back through decon. The vents, though, occupied, and no one was coming down this other side. Imma traps him to even get...
Very decent round without them having lost a player, and Snatchy had an opportunity to make the... Oh my god, Snatchy! What in the world did you just do there? Zero! He's gone!
Oh
it's a black hole! It swallowed him alive!
Hot damn. And it seems to have made all the difference. They're burning in Molotovs. They're shook.
That opportunity to get that first kill as well. Oh, Emma now is getting aggressive, but Snatchy is feeling it. He's been quite close enough to 0.
Oh, it's all about timing lower sight. Just, oh god. Never mind. So on the minimap, Spiro seems to have turned in time. A little peripheral round prior. Oh, flicks a miss, and he's actually coming further out, so it's a freebie there for Isaac. Great little peek. Had a player behind him there.
Is on whom will it be prevailing? Misses his shots, and he's been run down. Molotov straight over as well. Rusty's going to be able to block them off on one side with the smoke. Over 5 seconds, and the bomb is planted. It's late, but Zero's got another one. Back to a 2-on-3. Suddenly the advantage is gone, but Sobel will reclaim it. And so goofy. Rusty found out, and it's a chaotic round, but it's a quick retake nonetheless.
Setting up for a flashlight.
Oh, Emma's just moved out, but he doesn't quite find the opportunity. Jed can cover against Snatchy's here as well. Goofy's got Guardian Angels, baby.
As well, the space denial. Rusty's just trying to reset with the rest of the squad. Okay, lobby. You know.
And to think that GamerLegion have been put into a position where that's a really fast set of smokes. Sparrow, however, is going to know exactly where they're going. However, it doesn't matter when the destination is into Goofy's head. Era is keeping an eye out for the late push to come in as well. Emma keeps... Oh, no, he's almost caught out. Isaac's there to cover him off at the very least. Second player making his way right down under. Heaven is a place for the dead.
Answering back in a fair number of these recent rounds. You can see that.
Success before, but Zero's been separated. Incendiary. They haven't put it out, but Zero's with 2 quick kills, making this one look easy, setting up for the equalizer. And Wisla, they've got no chance but to go for it, but they've got no players to go for it with.
Era gets the kill as well. It seems like overtime a colon. GamerLegion, these faster plays, Molotovs being missed, but it don't even matter. It's a GamerLegion overtime, and GamerLegion sure as hell pulling it off. The creep down to lower, and Era just has a small little angle where Snatchy can't. Now they make their move. GamerLegion, they have to clear this out. Goofy exposing his position, rattling off a couple of shots, but that's that bomb dropped and exposed. Finally, they'll be able to trade things out and get that bomb planted here on the side of GamerLegion, and they have vent control all the meanwhile. Only way back in is through this ramp flank.
Goofy giving away his position might have just ended up with that falling apart. 2 players very low, so you can bring it back to a 2-on-2 very quickly, but their positions are not particularly exposed. Imma is good for the kill, and with that, Sobel tagged up as well. He's going to be caught out, but not brought down. The AWP unable to get the shot. Zero is forced to finish it off. Sparrow's in the perfect position over here. Got to find him out. So what? Zero still gets the kill. He's prepared for it. Rusty as well. We'll just find Sobel.
At his teammates' hips the whole time. He goes. Jedker, not fully cleared out. A little bit haphazardly there from Imma, but so much damage, and they know exactly where he is. So it only takes one more bullet. Goofy was left in charge of ramp, where GamerLegion didn't even end up going.
Michael, would you make the stare at my hips for that long? That is the question. Goofy, however, finds Zero. I'm sorry. He's going to be unable to get anything overhead. Will just be brought down, and I guess...
bag.
Oh, Error has gone out. Goofy's got the advantage over here. One of the first few times to him, and he is very much making good use of it. Now they need to make it look very good because Goofy's found Zero. It's going to be a one-sided aggression coming in from Squeaky. Sobel's also down and lower, so they can't actually progress down too easily. And with the bomb being dropped, they're going to be delayed a while longer as well. Imma will trade at least for now, but with double peaks coming in, he has to cover off his teammate. Imma's going to be revealing his position with a quick tap, and second player making his way over, but the grenade's going to be dropping the first, and Snatchy's here to finish off the second as well.
And I was saying, they kind of neglected that vents area all through regulation. Russian jumping down.
Oh my god!
Wait, how has he got two? Just like that through the smoke?
Ask and you shall receive. Michael, divine favors on one-sided, okay?
How?
Okay, he's got a third as well. On top of it all, Zero's really done with this. Goofy.
Oh.
I mean, Zero's just on his way for an ace as well. Sobel. I mean, at the very least, he's able to deny that, I suppose, but how much of a psychological advantage is it when you get dinked down in the process as well?
Visualizing. Man, that's a crazy round for him to have.
Okay. But 5v4s continue for GamerLegion, I suppose, and there might be a turn for more. Snatchy at least has got the awareness to keep an eye out for Rusty, as mobile as he was early in. Zero will keep things even as Era will once again go down and outside, but Jedka will make sure Zero's persistent effort.
Retreating. Sobel's now got his way into heaven, and that's a freebie. He may not expecting that long wrap and lurk play there from Wisla.
To Wisla before Mirage comes out. As they're peeking in, Jedka, baby. Yes, please, more
right now
of that.
is number one.
Well, Im is number one on the server right now. 31 kills for him. With Jedka's demise, he's gone above the 30 bomb. Era, meanwhile, keeps an eye out, smokes them off as well. Solid positioning, but that smoke went way too deep, way too far.
And talked about fence control for GamerLegion. I mean, it has been a tendency of these T sides to get down there and go unpunished. Again, it's just a spread out attack here for Wisla, and GamerLegion don't know where to look.
Oh, Snatchy misses out his opportunity. Six just bunny hopping his way down ramp. Brings it back to a doable situation, and with the exposure of the T-side players, maybe something here to be done. Sobel peeks out. He's got two. 18-18. This is going to be another overtime. Goofy, in the meanwhile, is just Isaac. He knows that he's crossed over, and he's got the frag. Very nicely done over there. And this actually getting aggressive over here. The flashbang is good, but not great. Jedka actually has a pop behind him, so he's there for the trade. And Zero as well is down. That could have been such a
They've
good...
been tearing heads off all T-side halves. And pumping bodies with big...
Oh, no. Lots of right underneath him, but he's still good for one. And Isaac's here to keep things steadily in their favor. Jedka, however, catches him out in a timing where he's looking away from a flash that doesn't exist, but Zero's flank sure as hell does. There's no fairy tale. And Zero is the villain. Goofy needs to make sure that these players are completely isolated, but he's been looking in another direction. And Zero will remind us. Time. Molotov making his way over to Hut, and Imma's backed off, but Isaac's gone in the process. Imma will not be picking up for a little while, and Imma's going to be taken down as well. So the trades working heavily in the favor of GamerLegion. Zero, quick snipe out of it, but against three, no. Not even Zero is going to pull that one off.
Yeah, really good timing.
They're not expecting him either. Snatch is at least good for the trade, but the trades are going to keep on even. Goofy's still alive, trying to bring in the smoke, and he's got a sloppy fight, but one that he's still limped out of. Zero, can't say the same about him.
Oh, and Era's gone as well. He's trying to hold on to some space on. He can be sneaky about this. Does have that bomb on his back, but bad timing. Sobel gets there just on the crack peak angle.
Oh, Wisla gonna randomly check him out over here. He's again just holding it. He's holding it. God, he's holding it all the way, Imma. The utmost example of trigger discipline. Picture perfect. a textbook.
Man, he could not have played that any better, and there's still a fighting chance here for Wisla on the re-aggression. The retake is still active. Overtime, you gotta fight for every single round, even though it's been a devastating start. Imma, 4 kills in this.
39 kills as well.
Oh, yeah.
This comes out, Snatchy adjusts, and there's a freebie for Wisla. Remember, they're still on map point, so it's not like they couldn't just be having issues. Imma, however, 39 might be good to return to the big 4. Oh, Isaac, however, has found Goofy in the upper bomb site, and Snatchy's concentration from the CTs, but the bomb's been dropped and the call's been made. Zero spotted out in his back, but not able to get the kill till later on, and Imma's already found one. Jake has to keep a hold of this. Oh, he's got it as well. Sobol spots out the player in mini. Good damage, and Imma's gone. The raid boss is down, and with Era all alone, a 1-on-2. He's got the first, and Sobol's far away, so the bomb can be planted. But Era with the Molotov. It is a game of chicken.
Patience.
And only one of them has wings. Oh! Sobol! What a timing to catch. Like what it's a fake, because obviously Imma was the one who threw both those smokes as well. But Jedka welcomes them in. This is not fit for television, Michael. I'm sorry, that's just how it goes. This is too violent. Even so, back to a 2-on-3. Probably.
Realistically, where he's last positioned himself is either under Balk or... Oh my god. Or in the palace. And Imma is clotheslining people with this P250, so he's getting a lot of attention drawn, but Rusty's gone as well, so it has to all be Imma.
Well, I suppose after the 40 banger in the previous one, you know, you can maybe ask him for something similar to Eco, and basically you're guaranteed to lose that. Quick flashbang over. Sobol is very blind and very dead. There he goes, selling Bitcoin at 80. Goofy's also in the vicinity, though, and he's able to pick up quite a few. Era's recovered an MP9, and the bomb's been planted. A very successful round already. Question is, can they find even more? Maybe now the kill with the MP9? No, not quite there. GamerLegion will instead have to be content with, well, a good tag onto Era. And now it's even Steven. Imma, good for 1. Rusty makes it 2. Now suddenly with the location of Sparrow.
Imma is getting ready to peek on him like flashbangs. Had teammates right behind him, though, so Spiro does go traded. They're playing anti-flash.
They can't go anywhere. They can't go forward because no one's exposing themselves or taking kills. Era will be the first casualty of the post plant. Retake attempt. Sobol's got another one, and Zero's the only one on the bomb side. Let's not forget that one. So even if he's good for one of a he's going to be in a difficult situation. Plays around and lets Isaac finish the job.
Aggro boost up. Perfect for Snatchy. Secondary for GamerLegion. Can't quite hunt down that trade, but knows that there's at least 2 players committed to the underpass, so Era's just trying to keep them there.
Forward, Jedka. Oh, Era's good for the first. Snatchy's gone, and with the M4 recovered, second player just wants to be backing off into the corner. Sparrow actually doing a lot with that recovered weapon. Somehow they... Fashion Amid is going to be facilitating the peak, but Snatchy's gone. He wasn't expecting the late push, perhaps, of Rusty, and that could lead to another kill soon enough. Goofy peeks out. Rusty is ready. And they're all just falling apart. Wisla, they get given a godsend, but turns out they're not doing much with it. Sobol at the very least is good for 1 very quickly, bringing it up to 2.
Leading into a round win here for this T side. So far, some good movement as well from a couple of these players from the CC start. And Imma having to turn from flashes consistently. Sobol finds a great timing to exploit.
He's not quite able to activate the flank fast enough. Didn't push with the smoke, and now they're going to be funneled in. Goofy good for the 1-and-1 alone again. The 2-on-3 with both players over on short. One of them, though, decides to deviate, and that deviation's going to have to go straight back to T-spawn. Save up.
Instead of 2-to-1 and then another trade.
With Rusty fast out, Molotov has been extinguished, and the smoke's going to be covering off his ascent forward as well. Goofy has found the first kill, but he doesn't realize there's still 1 player hot on his heels. It's Isaac to take him down, and now boxing onto the bomb site is all alone. Sobol brought down. Assistance does come in the form of Snatch.
Safety that Spiro's feeling, bouncing around in the palace. Era says, "Get out of my house." That they're hoping to exploit. And even with, you know, the trade being relatively good, that, you know, these aggressive ads, some of the more lurky plays that they go for, Snatchy caught completely unaware about this one. That's the premium rifle out of the equation. And they're still losing numbers elsewhere. Good news for them that they have been able to recover a rifle, but Imma is just way too sharp, doing 180s and finding both. Man, this guy has really come to play.
These guys have not been looking like they're going to be offering too much. Thatchy peeks down and he's gone. He's gone. Rusty can be traded out soon, but you've already lost your off and a second on top.
Wow, which of these sites is actually going to be? Sobel's has given up on the B-bomb site, so as Isaac realizes, GamerLegion can get a free plant, a free site.
It's a spree.
But it's still a very annoying position to have to deal with if you're ever in Firebox.
There's no way to actually get the kill. So how are you going to adjust when you can never get anything? Well, apparently you're going to shoot someone through the smoke.
Just as a counterpoint to that.
Always one of the problems of playing up against these, you know, big teams. Imma, Sparrow, and he's traded out very soon, so at least advantage is maintained for the CT side over here. Bomb might be dropped soon as well. Goofy is unwilling to rotate, and I can see why. But the kind of yo-yoing that's been going on before, Rusty's demise will be quickly forcing Era forward. Goofy moves past him, and Era might even be able to get the backstep. There you have it. Bomb can be planted. Now it's a 1-on-2.
Mad play for Era to go for, considering he had the AWP just lurking in that smoke, has that bomb. Exactly where one of these players is and lands the tag, but it will not net him the kill.
Did he spot out that player? Didn't look like he did. Perhaps missing out. Sobo good for one, but Imma's still in mid. He's a danger man. Danger man's been tagged up. His teammate's gone as well.
Still able to deal with Jetker in the connector. It's from the A players, but it's a quick trade in response there for Wisla. Imma is so low HP. Headshot angle doesn't matter. Snatchy still got him, and it's another 1v3 that has to be attempted.
Be caught out of a hair. Barrels out. Yeah. Not even expecting him to maintain that.
Certainly good to see.
Looks like it'll be a waterfall outside, and Goofy, well, he already knows there's more players coming over. Jetka, however, has given him a slightly safer affair. Can't say the same about his own self. He's been true, but Snatchy's still not moving. They are so afraid of GamerLegion changing things up because that's what they've been doing time and time and time again. Losing out on the A-side players. This has to be a save.
For Wisla in the follow-up round. The one for Wisla is really going to lonesome over it. That A-site.
Snatchy spotted out, but what a flick. He's been great at countering out those headshot angles. Even manages to back off into safety before he can be boxed in by it. Oh, beautiful shot from Era. Before we can be boxed in by that Molotov. So it's a dangerous one to be playing up against. Isaac fakes it out, and as Sobo's going to drop down, Rusty is expecting it. The fake was enough, and it looks like the 9th is all but secured.
Or the van to stop that sort of market door entrance. Oh, Goofy can't even escape. Just tagged up on the
as well. The XM's going to be completely useless in long range. He's already found the first kill. Goofy's one of the few rifle holders. And but they do have the stack, but that stack is falling apart. It's a stack of dominoes, Michael. And Sparrow.
House of cards.
Maybe Distraction can find something. No, not even him.
Oh, he no-scoped him?
My shotgun is harder hitting than yours is.
It's bigger, better, stronger.
So we'll at least be able to get a couple of kills, but even so, 10th round secure, double digits for GamerLegion. Can Wisla bring it?
Yeah, this is where they brought things back against Big. Let's see if they can do something similar. Jedker actually being able to get the first and actually a secondary kill as well. Isaac can get a single kill. He can't buy a frag, just body damage, and Sobel hunts him down. It's a slaughter on the A-bomb site. They're capable of that. We've seen just how on some of these rounds, the spread, lurk, get information.
So wait, the CT's just become terrorists suddenly because they got aggressive.
That's overpassing. That's why I love it.
Sobel, in the meanwhile, is loving his 1 HP. I would just love to see Zero save this AK. I don't think there's much to do with it. Although with Sparrow getting aggressive into the palace area,
they don't have utility to stop him. They actually just don't have utility to stop that angle from being a factor. So they're in a little bit of an awkward spot here. And with Sobel going down, it gets even worse. Sure, he's on 1 HP, but you've lost another one in the meanwhile. Guess what's left? It's a MAC-10. Not quite the weapon you thought you'd have over here. And GamerLegion. Wrong place at the wrong time. Not thinking about the timing, the possibilities that are available quick enough. Well, if they don't end up in post plants, they don't need to worry. Seems like start of this round, 2 very quick opening picks. One a Deeg, one a Galore, and smoke faded, Imma dead. There's no plant the bomb, and I think Wisla chilling.
Goofy's made his way over, and now they can't go through the murder hole. Goofy also can't back off, so it's a stalemate, but with numbers very heavily in their favor. Wisla are fine with that. Meanwhile, Rusty is also likely going to be caught off by that stray deagle that's also making its way down in. Sobol will fall, but the information is more likely than not going to be worth it. In this circuit, Rusty, good for a second.
Don't hunt too hard.
I bet it just goes around making fools of people.
I can see how like my advantage and AWP will be swapped. Smoke fading. Oh my god.
He's got them both as well. Doesn't drop the ball at all. Not a single point of HP loss. Window shopping in, but with 30 seconds, ain't no time for window shopping. Got to pull out the wallet, but can they pay for it? Imma now molly down and right back into the side. He'll have to go. The bomb's been lost, and they need to recover. 13 seconds. They're gonna have to rush it. They're gonna have to rush it. Zero reveals himself, and Sparrow's got the kill. Crucial for him to actually find that one, and Snatch is gonna block. No kit either on him, so smoke down defuse is unlikely to be a... Oh my god, he even tried to move away in Sparrow.
He wasn't on it.
But actually the attack is coming in through from the jungle boost. Goodbye, Goofy. There's Arrow's contribution coming in. Molotov right at his feet, and a smoke to extinguish will keep him alive. Snatchy's got Imma as well, though. That's a trade they have to make, but not when it goes a little bit further than that. Era and Zero are just ripping apart that A-bomb site. And are going to be finding their first round. Question is, how much money will they be able to take away with it?
Not a whole lot. The rest of the fights, maybe Wisla not expecting three-man aggression. And going just before that smoke blooms, big mistake for Goofy.
Oh, there goes Sparrow as well. Suddenly Wisla, where they're on the edge of being able to find a lead for themselves. Now they...
Spots one, but an overcommitment there from Imma. The rest of the team wasn't quite ready to converge on the site the same way he tried to get some territory. Still a slow grind here for Wisla, just waiting for the wrong move, but right into the ult of Isaac, the slow peek, the crouch out, but still trades back. Connector still under siege, and Rusty taking a bit of sanctuary, diving into that smoke, making it difficult for Snatch, and he'll make that a bit of an oddity, but Isaac just lined up the nade.
That is the call. That is what's going to be coming out their way. Zero, however, is in a great position to be able to take down Chedka and find the early advantage. Arrow's also aggressive, but he doesn't get the kill. Zero's instead the one who's actually sent out to spell all. Been an impossible ask.
Well, consolation kill here for that a lot of these teams would have faced. So very, very good awareness there for GamerLegion.
Oh, grenade's also going to be perfect. It's going to catch them out, do so much damage, slow them down. Meanwhile, Arrow's good for one as well. Isaac still just ducked away into jail, and Arrow's still going. He misses one, but Rusty's there to compensate, and Isaac also adds his name to the hat. GamerLegion have found 15 just like that.
And that just has to... This has been a bit of a crumbling.
Yeah. Well, you know, casually a war. Imma, in the meanwhile, will at least get Sobol, and GamerLegion, they're just closing in on the 16. For a map like Mirage. Confirmation. Not going to be giving maybe too much to the round score, but it's 16th found, and we're over to overpass. And they've got all the players here to deal with it. Necessary. Zero is here. Imma and himself combine their forces to get a couple. Isaac as well chimes in, but it's Snatchy with the double on the other side. Make it 3. Why not? Rusty will try to force them back. Good to shut down the raid boss, but the bomb decides against it as they're trying to clear these angles out. Do they expect him to be in this position? Sobol not quite able to get that first. The kit flare could have been brought down. Sobol, this is beautiful. You're set. Disaster.
Continue playing aggressive, they would just barrel out that monster tackle again. Play around the other side. Great little off angle there for Isaac to spot out the boost, but he still doesn't get the kill.
And Sobol being low.
AK's better.
Sobol being low won't really matter. He can just go in first for the Mac 10, try and jump around the corner. Rusty good for one, but revelation of his position. Rusty makes it 2. Could have been 3, but Jedka can overwhelm successfully. So with some utility.
I guess you excuse the pistol to some degree. But in the rounds that followed,
They start to actually try and go for fountain control this late into it. They could be very heavily punished. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Imma and Era combined forces to find one, but in the process are replaced by Sobol. So rotations are going to be incredibly difficult. Sobol's got the first one. It's for free. Closes the door as well immediately after that. So you're not...
Even in the trading game, Wisla have frequently come out ahead in these first 5 rounds. Totally, that'll be an indicator here for Rusty to go for this flank. They're all lined up.
Oh, Rusty's missed his chance. He's missed out the kill on the check. And right up the corner is Snatchy with the AWP. Imma has to step up instead, and he's dropped the bomb. 2 kills for him and bought time for rotations to come through. But Zero's death is there as well. 15 seconds on the clock. Imma spots out the bomb being picked up, but he can't prevent it from being planted. Jedka is gone, and so all alone. 6-1 is his score. Quickly turned to 6-2. Tough for a second with his position.
To make Wisla uncomfortable. No such effort this round over. Snatchy's picked off Zero. Such a fast peek. Zero was trying to jiggle peek it. He was just trying to, bait out a reaction. Instead, he dies for his efforts.
Flashing, not catching him out. Isaac is putting up a defense. Rusty's still alive and kicking. For them to get onto this B bomb site is going to be incredibly difficult. Snatchy trained in with the AWP, might have actually managed to get by undetected, but he doesn't know where Rusty is either. And as Rusty looks away, Snatchy had a chance, but it is one taken up by Sparrow instead. A flashbang to keep him at bay.
A little clue to pursue.
Oh, that is not a clue, Mike. You did see them at least trying to go for new solutions. Imma, he's gone. Sparrow's one to take him out. Rusty has got another, but Jet could have trade. So Wisla, they're not done.
The same results. Round the Molotov. He thought he was safe for a second. Never what you want to see the other side of the map, especially when you are, I think, more...
Even get GamerLegion to back off from Fountain rather than me. Oh my god, they're going to be pushing in with the grenade.
It hits them.
Oh, that's disaster. Rusty. He can't even get a kill, Michael. Goofy will take even that away.
A couple of these rounds, Wisla have just gone for kind of a bog standard default. Going for this.
GamerLegion seem to think that aggression is the way they'll make this work. Rusty's not dead, Michael. What happened to don't count your chickens before they hatch?
He should have been dead every day of the week. I thought for sure, especially considering that Ime had that fountain's pressure and information. How he anticipates that one is a bit of an oddity, so some great kills coming in for GamerLegion even after that fact. Tried to go quick to B as soon as that rotate came through, but only leaves Snatchy to try and pick up the pieces. An Era already on an off angle with the AWP.
So Zero, when he bears down short water, safely does so, picks them apart one by one. Beautiful stuff from him, but Imma is gone again. Another round where he is the first to die, but Zero, another round where he is quick to trade.
Sectioned off somehow.
Oh, Snatch is down as well. Back to 3 on 3. Zero. Great spot for him to be playing from, but he can't quite find the success that Imma did. Back turned. Off to bed you go. Jedka's going to wait a while longer, give him a small kiss goodnight before he bumps him full of lead. All down to Era. One
smoke.
On 2. Gavin giving the information, but is it false? Goofy's gone and peeked into him. Era's trying to quick scope, and with 8 seconds, he needs to get the bomb plant on Jedka soon. Molotov is not spreading. Lucky for him. And as he's peeking backwards, peeking into the AWP as well, Era will... Oh, what a shot from him! He's been no-scoping all game long. He's out. Oh, he's just gone again. This time there's no trade either. Not unless Rustic actually spots him out. That flashbang. What? Okay, you know what? We're going to ignore that for a second because Era is still in the midst of things. It's a 3-on-3 brought back by Rusty as he's found out by a push through the smoke from Sobol. That should give them the bomb plant, but are they at one?
They only know of one and now spot the other, but that could actually have just been the initial flanking player, so still a little worried, but having to plant CT-sided stairs. Jedker trying to isolate these fights. Isaac's 1 HP. Self-flash, though. Jedker blinding himself up. Can't actually escape the situation. Found the low HP player. Now has to read into it, and Zero's found. Jedker, a 1-on...
Got Jedker right around the corner. Door opened up for them. It's a perfect setup, and Era's ready to go. Go where, you're asking? The afterlife, Michael.
Don't think he was enthusiastic about entering that realm. Oh, knife out. Orp almost pulled out in time, but Emma does adapt. Finally pulls it together.
In the bomb site, actually, and Emma will at least be able to find Sobol, but the bomb can be planted, money secure, not that they need it. Oh, rather, Sparrow's playing for the win. He could actually find out these players coming over. He definitely heard them rotating through. Rusty is gone, and now Sparrow's going to be playing this out. He knows the bomb site could be occupied, but as he goes on to Optimus, Imma's already there. Absolutely. Question is, who's got the capacity to take this round out? You've already got a quick from Imma and a quick aggression from Zero to find one on the trade. Zero's made it two. He's been fantastic this half, really. A lot of the reasons why they have a chance, but Jetka coming in there, Michael, you're right to gasp.
Yeah, not as well, but thinks better of it. Does double back. And right into the AWP of Snatchy.
Hold out a push from Monster, but that push will not be coming. Instead, from short it comes. Snatchy is gone. A flashbang down. Jetka low. 19 HP on it.
Performance. Double dualies swinging wide out of the connector. I have not seen that before.
Yeah, those are raid boss double dualies, and a flashbang's going to be assisting Snatchy to just clean up the rest of the house. Somebody do the dishes in here, because as well by a towards smoke coming in. City side still yet too much space, although I don't know if I'm quite sure about that. Jump when you're on top of a boost.
Now, you see people do that just to make sure, like, if they can spot them into short water when they get into the cubby, like, if they're just transitioning into it, you can catch a glimpse. You do see some players go for it. Heavy punishment, and GamerLegion are going to capitalize off of it. They've gotten 2 kills over on that B-bomb site. The Wisla to close out the game, 3 to force an OT. So, if they found themselves in an economic era, didn't have a flash, they couldn't really peek down the corner to clear close. So, never mind. Arrow was dropped one. The exchange, 20 seconds, GamerLegion's got to move.
And they've made the right call over here on the Whisper side. They're just waiting for them to come through, but with Jetka's demise, now that right call's turning into the wrong one too quickly. We really have loved to save some of those rifles, save some of those weapons. Instead, what you're going to have is just a dead Snatchy who
don't exactly get punished for saving.
Zero's really making up for that first half. Being a little bit around this.
Why? Because he killed people on pistol?
Forward. You might have barely spotted out Sobol's position, but in the meanwhile, while they are getting up to their tower antics, Rusty's gone.
Caught someone. Wasn't initially who they were looking for, but they'll double down as well. Got the boost to work, and then Zero just...
Still not going the way of... Sobol is really just... Meanwhile, Snatchy is going to be waiting around in this off-angle. Problem is, Farrah's already gone. The flash is coming over from his team. Makes it good at pushing the right behind him. Inside the door now, but as he peeks backwards, Isaac's already found his back. And with this, a 5 as well tagged up in the meanwhile. And Jetka, well, he's not finding anything but bullets in his chest.
Seems go. Fair to say, the series is heavily T-sided. Just to rehash the point again.
But Goofy's been brought down low already. The spam through the ply was going to find nothing. Sobol's fully blind, but Goofy's hair with 4! It's with the A1 as well. You don't even get that.
Enough to finish off Goofy. Sometimes these margins matter. No lurk play.
You'll see in certain maps like Inferno and whatnot, where, hey, if you're turtling up closer to the bomb site, you're going to have a lot more utility for the late round. Snatchy now found out, brought down. You've lost your advantage.
Just been spotted re-navigating into that close angle, so they're swinging out wide for it, but Jetka goes back?
And they're not
alone.
They're not expecting him, though. When Imma goes down to the other player on the bomb site, they're not expecting a second to be this close and holding his trigger. Jetka will end up falling, but with 10 seconds left, all they can do is just try to save. There's no way to get this round in their favor. Arrow's going to try nonetheless, but he just picks up the bomb and yet to seek out information. They are heavily committed, and without flashes, why wouldn't they be? Goofy now can just hold these long-range angles. Sobol's waiting for Rusty to make a move down in. Goofy's found yet another one, and with Rusty's position being revealed, he's in one headshot territory as well. Regardless of the weapon, USP is even enough to take him down.
Rusty will fall. Looking like a B burst here for GamerLegion. They're getting mowed down. Sobol just spamming through, and GamerLegion cannot move past him.
Bomb site. Can they force a crack open? No. Imma is gone. Their savior on the sidelines. It's only inevitable, Michael. It seems inevitable that Wisla should be the ones to take it away, but maybe Isaac and Era, maybe they've still got a glimmer of hope. A ray to fight for. Goofy spots the shoulders. Nothing will stop Wisla from taking that series.